We have come to this beautiful picnic location, and it's such a typical thing to do in the summer in the afternoon is to go to these picnic locations and have a barbecue. There's a river that you can swim in because it's pretty shallow and it's nice and fresh as well. And it's just such a beautiful place. In fact, we saw coaches of people coming here to have their picnics. Now, we took it back to basics really, and with this particular picnic location we had the barbecue and we used branches to create the barbecue itself, and we decided to make manja and bevi because the people that we had the barbecue with are some people we've started to get to know from our area, and they had never tried manja bevi before. So manja bevi is a typical street food in Sicily, especially in Palermo, and it's essentially pancetta wrapped around a spring onion, and you have it with like a squeeze of lemon as kind of an aperitivo. So we decided to make it for the people that we know here, and they absolutely loved it. Now, I've got to say, this was the first barbecue I've gone to where we actually had pasta. It was fantastic. So the pasta was cooked on this like portable ring, and then we ate it all, and it was beautiful. It was really nice. Okay, so it's the end of July, really. It's like the 30th of July. I'm busy editing a video at like 10 to 8 in the morning for today. And then I've got my behind the scenes video, which is going to be this one that I'm editing later. Gosh, it's a lot. And I've really been thinking lately, like, I do so much. I literally have 2 full-time jobs, my actual full-time job and YouTube. It's this. And so it's just, I think I'm just ready for a rest. You know, it's really hard to be working at this time of the year because so much is starting to stop. And especially in August, like I will have 10 days off in August, but the rest of August I will work. And I think I will feel better after the break, but certainly next week, for example, the first week in August, I'm like really kind of scraping the barrel with my energy. But this is it, like July, saw the barbecue. We haven't really done like loads this month, I'm honest. Like we've had some time at home. We've been doing some stuff around the house that we needed to do, putting furniture together. In fact, I'm going to show you what we put together in a moment. And yeah, it's this, like summer for me goes so quickly. I don't know if it's the same for you, but like July this year has flown by. August always goes in the blink of an eye. And then we arrive into September. It's like incredible how quickly the time goes. But yes, it's this. I want to say thank you for supporting my channel because I feel like I want to do more for my behind the scenes content, and I will. I just need a rest. And I know I'm going to get to take a rest during part of August. So August is behind the scenes. I will try to do more content because I will feel a bit more refreshed. But it's important for me because it's important for you to see the reality of life here. Like we don't all sit around relaxing, you know, in hammocks all day. Like people work bloody hard in this country, like really, and until the evenings as well. Like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I finish pretty much every night, and it's not easy for me, I'm honest. Like I don't enjoy finishing at that time, especially in the summer because, well, what do? You've had dinner and then usually by that point you're either exhausted or you've got to go to bed because the whole cycle restarts the next day, you know. So I don't know, there's a lot of getting used to things here, and I realise I've been smart working now I started the third week in April, May, June, July, just over 3 months now. And again, this is something else I'm starting to get used to. There's some changes I want to make to my office space, so I'm already thinking of buying a new desk, one that can go up so that I can stand up and do some work. Sometimes I'm not always sedentary and sitting down. I want to get, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with this recently, but one of those treadmills that you can put under the desk, so I can be moving at the same time I'm doing computer work. So this is a pretty good idea. And I want to get a more comfortable chair, something that's more ergonomically designed, shall we say. So there's a few upgrades I want to make to that space, but for now it works. But definitely later in the year, this is kind of my project. But it's getting used to this working from home thing. I love it on so many different levels because it gives me the possibility, like today, I don't start work until the afternoon, so I have all morning to work on my YouTube stuff. However, it's also really tough not like seeing people every single day, like in presence, like through a screen. Okay, I have that kind of contact with other people, but it's different, right? So I think I've just got to find my balance a bit more. During the summer, it's hard to have the energy to go out during the day. It's just too hot. So I think in the autumn and the winter, I feel more inclined to go for walks and to go out more in the day to kind of increase my interactions with people. But it's a progress, it's journey. I'm learning stuff. It's this. But let me show you what we put together in our bedroom. So these chests of drawers are what we put together a couple of weeks ago, and I actually printed some photographs, you can probably see them here, of London and of Palermo, both photographs that I took, and I love it because it's just a piece of us in our bedroom. And yeah, I have to be honest with you, I love our bedroom. It's pretty much finished now. And yeah, this was like the finishing touch. Anyway, that's it for my July behind the scenes. I promise you in August, I will get out more and do more. I'll be on holiday for 10 days. So for this, a chance to really relax and not have to think about work in that sense. But yes, thank you for being here with me this month, and I will see you in August.